What's up, here again, 5-7 Trucking with a video. And today we're going to be doing the V6 fan swap. And the only reason why I'm doing this really is because I noticed my temps would be pretty high at idle or in traffic. And one day I was like, I think it's either the thermostat or the fan, the electric fan. And it was, guessing it wasn't my thermostat because I just replaced that not too long ago. So the temps were pretty high. It was probably like 220. I guess that's not that high, but my fan should kick on before then since I have tuned for it. And I went in the truck and boom, saw the fan wasn't spinning. So I decided to order this one off of Amazon. It is the Dorman 621-410. I will have to link it in my description. But yeah, so today we're gonna be doing the clutch fan delete and the V6 fan swap. Let's get to it. Okay, so first things first, I guess we gotta take off the VRAM intake, and it's just really bolt on by the little clamp. So I'm just gonna get a little flathead and take that off real fast. Then all we need to do is take the shroud off. Well, first off, we need to take the clutch fan out. And I'm just basically going to get probably a big wrench, get hold of that nut. And then there's that on that pulley down there. I don't know if you can see that. There's going to be some holes on it. And you're going to need to somehow get either like, I don't know, I'm probably just gonna make something and put it in those holes and hold the pulley while you turn clockwise on that nut. And let me do that and we'll get right back to it. Okay, so took the VRAM off. Now I'm probably gonna get this shroud taken off. So I've gotta undo this hose, undo this bolt. And on this side, there should be a bolt, but when I was doing my cam, things break and you don't replace them, so fuck it. So we're gonna get the shroud off because it's broken on the bottom as well. And this usually clips on the bottom holding it all together, but this shroud tends to break pretty easy. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get that clutch fan off. Okay, so that fan shroud was a little bit harder than I thought to take off. But we got it off. Had to break it a little bit more, but it was already broken, so it is what it is. Now, time to get that clutch fan off, which shouldn't be too hard. Like I said, you gotta hold the pulley where those bolts are, or not those bolts, but those holes. And then you just turn the fan clockwise by hitting that nut. So let's get to that. Well, you can already see how much space we have really right now. And with that clutch fan off, there's gonna be too much room. Let's get to it then. Okay, I'm back, YouTube. So it took a little while to get that clutch fan off. Well, that and I went to the beach. So yeah, I finally got it off. The tools I needed were this clutch fan tool. And you just basically get 2 bolts, put them in the holes so they can fit in those holes on that pulley. You just hold that tight as you can. And I went to Harbor Freight and got this 18-inch crescent wrench. This big bad boy right here. And you smack away until it comes off. You hit it clockwise and it'll eventually will spin off. And you just basically, just these 2 little clips that you push in, and there's also another clip that goes on right here, and it holds on to the fan. And that's about all, and it should come out pretty easily. Oh, and the connector. You just push the little connection in, and it should come right out. So let me get the fans. Actually, give me a second. Okay, so I'm back. Here's the factory fan next to the V6 model. See, it comes with a shroud, and it's quite a bit bigger. Let me put it right next to each other, actually. Okay, that's a better comparison. See, that's quite a bit bigger. Oh, that one's a little on the floor, but you get the point. It's a bigger fan, and it comes with a shroud connected to it already. So let's put this in and see how it goes. So I got the V6 fan swap done, and all you had to do was slip it back on, put in the clips, and then put in the bolts on each side. And then what you have to also do was extend this wiring. There was a couple of zip ties holding it in place down here and down here, and I think one more right there, as you can see. And you just cut those. And then what you had to do is also I don't know if you see, but down here by the washer fluid, there's a line, and you have to reroute it. And maybe you can see better from here. Nope, no, you can't. You have to reroute it through a different hole, but wasn't too hard, and that freed up enough wire to plug it in, and you didn't have to unscrew it. And see, looks kind of factory, maybe except this, but it works. To get to those wires, you did have to take off the bumper, which is it's just these 4 bolts right here on top, and then there's some clips up under here, but it was real easy to take off. So other than that, all I really have to do now is probably get a Dremel and file that little fin down on the radiator shroud. Just due to there's been some issues with a couple guys, and it pokes a hole in this tubing. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing eventually, probably in a day or two, maybe tomorrow. I don't really know yet. But other than that, it was a simple swap, and it's running cooler than it ever has. So I would definitely recommend. But all the parts I'll use are going to be in the description. And if y'all want to see me change my rear end, I was going to put in the new Detroit True Track with the 456s, then let me know. I'm either going to do an install video or just a before and after. We'll see. But y'all definitely let me know.